Hello everyone. Today our group is presenting our course project title Design for Manufacturing and Design for Assembly of a Modular Pet Bowl. This project was completed for INEN 5345 Computer Integrated Manufacturing course. Our main focus was to design a practical product assembly in Fusion 360, analyzing its manufacturing and assembly challenges and improve the product using DFM and DFA methodology. The product we selected is a modular height adjustable pet bowl designed for different pet sizes including cats, small dogs, medium dogs, large dogs, giant dog breeds. The goal is to create a feeding system that is more ergonomic, more flexible, and easier to manufacture and assemble than a standard fixed ball for the pets. The presentation roadmap is given. The project background, design assembly, all parts, model functions, modeling techniques in Fusion 360, manufacturing plan for CNC part, DFM analysis, DFA analysis, redesign, result and summary. The project background and the problems. Why this standard ball is limited and why we choose this ergonomic modular pet ball. The problem we identify is that the most standard pet ball are fixed in size and fixed in height. Usually a pet ball is placed directly on the floor. This may work for some pets, but it doesn't support every breed comfortably. For example, small pets such as cats, chihuahua, and dachshunds need lower access and smaller ball geometry. Medium and large dogs such as Labrador, Golden Retrievers, and German Shepherds may need higher feeding positions. Giant breeds such as Great Dane, Irish Wolfhounds, and English Mastiff may need even more elevation. One of the observations behind this project was that a German Shepherd may struggle when eating from a ball placed too low on the ground. The dog may reposition its body multiple times to access the food. This creates an opportunity for an ergonomic and adjustable feeding product. So our proposed solution is a modular pet ball system that allows the user to adjust the height and select correct ball size based on the pet. And actually we took this project idea from one of our group mate Peter, because he has a German Shepherd and he faced this problem with his dog. So next, the project objectives will be described and elaborate and described.
For the course deliverables, we made a model that is consisting of more than 10 parts, which were all done using Fusion 360 to create the CAD parts and then putting those parts together in the assembly. This project demonstrates some of the features of CAD and or Fusion 360 such as extrude, revolve, shell, holes, threads, fillets, and joints. There is also the manufacturing plan for one CNC machine part. Also, DFM designed for manufacturing and DFA designed for assembly were also considered when planning this modular pet bowls design. With the objectives of this project, we intended to give the customer a high value product. The first benefit of this modular pet bowl is the key value of this product. That is height flexibility. Dogs from Chihuahua to the Irish Wolfhound would be accommodated by this product. The two bull sizes also make further accommodations for both small and big dog breeds. We have also given weighted support to prevent any accidental tipping caused by the pet. And here we can see our parts and function. For example, the base plate, which is the foundation of the entire design, it has three positions or three holes where the larger pipe would fit into it. And we have the steel supports, which provide stability to the base plate. And then we have the larger pipe, which goes above the base plate, and it gives it an elevation, the initial elevation. Then we have the small pipe for to further extend that height for height flexibility. And then we have the various bowls for the dogs, whether they be larger dogs or smaller dogs. The customer could take them out or put one in and replace the other depending on the dog. Of course, we also have various other components that attach to these other components. Here are some of the modeling techniques used for the various parts in this project. Extrude was used for the base plate and the pipes. Revolve was used mainly for the knob, heads, and the bowls. Hole was used for both pipes, so height adjustment would be possible. Threads were used for supports and knobs, and as well as inserts. Fillets were extensively used along the base plate, so there wouldn't not be any like rough edges that the pet would injure itself against.
Our CNC machine steel supports consist of 5 operations within a single setup. The first operation is to do the facing of the top surface, which gives a smooth, even finish. The second operation is the 2D adaptive finishing and the roughing of the outer body. This removes a majority of the stock body itself. The third is to create the threads to be able to screw it onto the base plate. The fourth is the 2D contouring directly below the threaded portion over here to give it a bit of a design emphasis. And the last is the 2D adaptive finish on the outer edge on the bottom part over here. In terms of DFM improvements, we decided to use the same screw thread dimensions and the same hole diameters throughout the entire product. We use the same screw dimensions for the base supports connection to both the support and pipe interface, and we use the same knob hole diameters on both the large and small pipes as can be displayed here. We also use the same ball holder geometry on both the knob hole and knob screw as displayed here. You'll realize they use the same ball ends, so the manufacturer only has to procure these single type of balls. And last but not least, we use standardized materials throughout the entire product. What this does, it results in fewer drill bits and tap choices needed, fewer unique inspection gauges, simpler fixtures, and more repeatable quality control. In terms of DFA, the way we were able to improve on our design was to create a design that can be assembled from bottom to top, giving it a one intuitive vertical assembly logic. It starts from the base plate where you put on the steel supports, followed by putting on the pipe depending on the breed of the dog, and locking it with using the knob lock and screw, and finally inserting the bowl and collar to secure the entire product. In summary, these are the improvements that we are able to obtain through DFM and DFA. For the base plate, we use 3 standardized threaded support positions. This allows for horizontal adjustability and repeated machinability because they use the same 3 screw threads. For the pipes, we use equal knob hole diameter. This falls under DFM. And we also use the same materials for the pipes. We only need to procure one type of material. The knob system uses shared ball hole geometry. The bowl interface uses adapter ring and retaining collar, allowing for different bowl sizes using one support family. And the threaded insert at the tightening points for the pipe and the steel supports allow for longer service life and better durability. Jumping onto the assemblies here. This is our first assembly. This is meant for smaller dog breeds where the bowl is connected directly onto the base plate, and this can be adjusted to be put in either of the holes as shown here. You could either put it on this hole, in the middle, or on the side. This is our second assembly for medium to large size dog breeds, where there's only a single pipe connected to the bowl itself, and the pipe itself is screw threaded onto the base plate. Our third and final assembly are for the largest of the dog breeds, where they'll have a large pipe connected to the base plate and a smaller pipe connected to the large pipe using the same knob hole and knob screw components as shown in the previous assembly. And on top of that will be a large dog bowl attached to the smaller pipe. This over here is our cam component, which is the steel support. As you can see here, it consists of the 5 operations here, and if we jump on to the setup system, here's the setup that we utilized. Keep in mind I used a fixed cylindrical stock, fixed size cylinder over here, with a stock diameter of 3.5 and a length of 4 inches. Our origin is put on the bottom plate of the stock, and this is the name and everything as adjusted here.
In conclusion, this project assembly meets the intended design's objectives. We made the height of our modular pet bowl adjustable. Our pet bowl accommodates various dog breeds and even cats. We made the manufacturing aspect easier with standardized holes and threads. And the greatest value, however, we added to this product is that we considered we combine many products into one, saving the customer time and money. The product could also be improved in future work by adding more base holes for multiple dog feeding at the same time. We could also incorporate tipping tests as well as cleaning tests and uh, durability validation. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you.